Hello everyone. So as many of you know, I am a YouTuber. I am pretty decently well known for YouTube for my videos on Girl Meets World and my reactions to every episode. So Girl Meets World is most likely coming to an end after the 4th season unless they move to a different channel like Freeform, which used to be ABC Family, right? After the 4th season, I've been thinking about these weird ideas of what kind of new videos I could upload about. I thought about doing another TV show, but I'm like, no, I'm not really going to have a life anymore. So, I'm going to be busy. So I've decided, just to do different kinds of topic videos. And I want you guys, as my Girl Meets World fans, to tell me what kind of topics you guys would like me to discuss. It could be anything from guys to girls to dating to anything. What I think about, I don't know, like gay marriage, LGBT community. Just my opinions on different things, except for political stuff. Don't ask me about political agenda and stuff like the president stuff. I do have opinions on that, but I do not wish to share those. It's a little bit too personal and I don't want to gain any haters for that kind of thing. But it can be different kinds of topics, anything you guys can think of from high school. I am 22 years old, as you guys know, and I am attending university. So I can answer questions like serious stuff, like bullying, not like crazy, like little kid stuff. Just like serious topics you guys think I should talk about. So today, I'm going to talk about a crazy, and I do mean crazy, catfish story that happened to me when I was 17, almost 18 years old. So that was a couple years ago. That was already 4 years ago. And I thought this would be a kind of interesting topic just to start out right off the bat. I'm not going to post these videos too often on serious topics because I do tend to focus more on Girl Meets World right now, and I will continue to focus it until the series is over. But I will, put a random video here and there once in a while just on serious topics. And you guys can tell me so for my next video, I'm not sure when it is for these kinds of videos, but maybe in a couple months, just give me the next topic and the most popular topic that comes that I will see in the comments. I'll talk about it the next time. But remember, it has to be a really serious topic, things that you think I could relate to, considering my age and what year I am in school. So anyway, this catfish story, it's pretty weird, and I don't want you guys to think I'm crazy. After you probably will think I'm crazy and dumb for even falling for this. So this is what happened. So as you guys know, there is a TV show called Catfish about Neve and Max, and they go after they help people who want to find the people they've met online to see if they're real or fake. So when I was a junior in high school, it was towards the end of my junior year, I was 17. I was going to be 18 perhaps maybe in 2 months. I met a guy online, and I will tell you the website because this site really does fool you and people lie all the time anyway. It's called interpals.com. It's where you meet people and you make friends from all over the world. And I met this guy, and I was pretty popular on that website. I have a lot of friends. People are I don't know. I just I felt like I was pretty well known on that site. And I met this guy, really cute. At least I thought he was cute. And we started talking, and I messaged him first. He said he was 15, going to be 16 around the same time my birthday was. So we were 2 years apart. My age difference that I tolerate the most is I can date a guy 3 years older, and the youngest I would date was 2 years younger. The youngest I would date. So he actually fell on the borderline, but I thought it was okay because 2 years wasn't that bad. I know I was going to be 18 and him 16, but then again, I was only going to be a senior and he would be a sophomore. So you see in high school all the time. So I didn't think it was a big deal, but it was a long distance, and he actually lived in Virginia, and I live in California. I won't tell you where, but I live in California and he lives in Virginia. And we dated about a month and a half. And I really liked this guy. really liked this guy. I'm actually gonna say his name because why the hell not? What if he even sees this? His name's Ezra. I don't know his last name, forgot. And really nice guy, and he always told me he had problems with dating, and I had problems with dating because we couldn't find the right person, blah, 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 blah. And we started getting closer and closer as time went on, and I found myself really, really falling for him, you know, and it was stupid, I know, falling for a guy online, and I was and now I'm dumb, now that I think of it, I was really dumb. And, you know, you really need to be careful with the people you meet out there because they really can trick you. And Ezra tricked me, and it's bad, guys. Don't think he's real, but I'll explain the why. So we were talking less and less, and I felt kind of suspicious because I thought maybe he was dating someone in his own city. And I'm like, what's wrong? Like, you're really talking to me less. I'm getting a little worried. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. He's like, I've just been thinking. And he said a lot of stuff is going through his mind. And I'm like, what's going through your mind? You know? And he's just kind of like, well, there's something I have to tell you. And I didn't tell you before because I was scared that you would break up with me. And I'm like, oh, no. Oh, no. And I'm like, this is not good. So technically he did catfish me, but then he confessed. And so, guys, this was bad. So he told me, and he said, well, I told you that I'm 15. And I'm like, yeah? He's like, I'm not 15. And I'm like, well, how old are you? You know, I'm like, what the hell, you know? Turns out this kid, Ezra, was not 15, almost 16. He was 13 years old and in 8th grade. I am not lying. He confessed this to me, and he said, I'm so sorry. I am not 15, almost 16. I'm only 13 years old and in 8th grade. And I'm like, what the hell? And I completely went off on him. And I'm like, what the hell were you thinking? Like, and I told him, you do realize I turned 18 already in a month. And I was just kind of like, I can get in serious trouble. And I told him, I went out with a 13-year-old. I don't care if it was online dating. And I'm like, you tricked me. I was completely over the moon pissed. And I was just kind of like, what were you thinking? What the hell is wrong with you? Like, I can't date a 13-year-old. Like, what makes you think that I'm going to date you now? Or date you at all? Or talk to you? Or anything? I won't even be your friend. You know? And he got really upset and he ignored me and we never spoke again. And I tried talking to him about it, but he just ignored me. He wanted nothing to do with me. And it's like, well, that's all on you. It's like he lied to me. Why am I going to date a 13-year-old? Now, I've seen these crazy catfish stories where people pretend to be different ages. And at that time, I knew about what catfishing was, but I just didn't really think it happened to me. Oh, it happened to me. This kid was only 13. He lives in Virginia, and his name is Ezra. I probably shouldn't even be revealing his information, but seriously, guys, watch your back. Like, you don't know who the hell you're talking to online. Do not trust anybody unless they give you proof like Facebook or Snapchat or something that will prove that they are real. Don't just assume they are. Now, I was naive. I was vulnerable. I wanted a boyfriend. I didn't care. I didn't care. But now I do my background checks and I make sure that that is the person I am talking to and that is their age, by the way, their age. They can't. Now the youngest I will date is still 2 years younger than me, but I am definitely not talking to anybody under than 18. Like that way, you know, like I don't mind being friends with younger people, but if you lie to me, then hell no, I'm not going to talk to you. So seriously, guys, watch who you're talking to online. Don't trust anybody unless you have real proof and that they're not lying to you. I had to learn the hard way, and it really sucked in the end because I fell for it. You know, it's like, what the heck? I liked the 13-year-old. That is so wrong on so many levels, but I didn't know, and then right when I knew, I was going to cut him off. I just wanted an explanation from him, but in the end, he cut me off anyway. But anyways, that's that's kind of my crazy catfish story. And if you guys like it, and if you guys think of another topic for the next random video in a couple months, then let me know and comment below on serious topics that I can talk about. And if you're my Girl Meets World fans, I hope you guys like this different kind of video, and I hope you guys stay tuned for my next reaction on the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. If you want to go like my Girl Meets World fan pages, then go on my other videos. The links will be on the bottom on my other videos. I won't post them in this video because this isn't technically about Girl Meets World. So anyway, guys, think of some other topics that I can talk about, and I'll decide one for the next time. Thanks, you guys. You guys are great. And again, don't trust anybody online. Don't be stupid. Don't be naive like I was. Anyway, sorry for the mess. I know I just took a shower. Sorry, guys. Anyway, hope you guys thought this was crazy and bizarre, because I know this is definitely a weird one. Anyways, thank you guys. Have a good night. Well, from where I'm living. Thanks, guys. You guys are the best. Bye-bye.